Hello everybody and welcome back to Southeast by Midwest. I'm Cassie and today we are going to be talking about the MAC and Mariah Carey collection. So I was able to pick up the eyeshadow quad in It's Everything, the blush in You've Got Me Feeling, and the lipstick in Darling. So if you want to know what I thought about these products and to see some swatches, just keep watching. That I want to talk about with these products is the packaging, because that's the first thing that you see. So the packaging with these is you have like this gold part down here and it has her little signature. This part up here is glittered, kind of textured paper, but like the glitter doesn't come off. It's like kind of embossed on there. And then you've got the little sticker on top that tells you what it is. They all look the same for the outer packaging. Now, once you open the packaging, all of the like little ingredient information, there are, hang on, let me see if I can get it out, little gold cards that have your ingredient information on them up at the top. From there, the inner packaging keeps with that same silver and gold. So for instance, the blush that I have has just a kind of flat gold trim to it. It is clear so you can see the blush through there. And that is the inside. You've Got Me Feeling is just a pink powdered blush. The lipstick, again, it has a more kind of slick feel than what the outer cardboard does. It's like they kind of put a sealant around it to keep that kind of from it feeling flat. It has a little gold kind of trim right in there. When you open it up, it has her signature around the gold part. You lift up the lipstick and it actually has the butterfly embossed on there. Darling is a nude shade. Lastly, the quad on the back and on the sides has that flat gold, whereas this, the trim around the front, has that same kind of slicked glitter that the lipstick tube has. Again, it is clear. It has the little Mariah and MAC logo. And when you open it, it kind of has like a little magnetic closure to it. I actually still have little plastic pieces in there. The inside is gold, and the 4 shades in the It's Everything is like a little champagne shade, a kind of ashy brown shade, a warm brown shade, and then a darker shade. These are actually listed as being Diamond Butterfly. I'd give my all Twinks and Images of Rapture. Now let's talk about my thoughts on the lipstick. As I said, I picked up the shade Darling. I actually picked this up from MAC Cosmetics, and the shipping was, you know, fairly decent for being from MAC. And I'm going to swatch it. Like I said, it is a very nude shade. I actually found with this lipstick that it depends on the lighting on if this works for me. So I was wearing it the other day and I was outside and it made my lips look like kind of like a pinky nude. It looked really, really good. However, I had a night class last night and I put this on and it just totally washed out my lips. It made me look like I didn't have lips at all. It totally blended in with my face. So that was not really good. I really like it. It keeps with MAC's same kind of formula with their lipsticks. It's not drying or anything like that. I just have a feeling that with this one, I'm going to either have to wear it with a topper or I'm going to have to put it over another lipstick to kind of mute that one down. It's going to basically, for me, it is a little deeper than Creme de Nude is for me. Creme de Nude is really kind of like the color of my skin, where this one is just a little bit more peachy, but it still kind of has the same effect. If you like that kind of thing, I highly do recommend this lipstick. It really is good. The packaging is gorgeous. If you can find it, pick it up. Next, let's talk about the You've Got Me Feeling blush. Now, I got this one, I picked this blush over the other blush, which was a more corally shade, specifically because of the name. I had heard a few mixed reviews on this, so I was really chancing it. Now, I did pick this up, I believe, from Nordstrom along with the eyeshadow palette, and the shipping from Nordstrom is always amazing. I love shopping at Nordstrom. So as I mentioned in a previous video, this blush is 6 grams or 0.21 ounces, and as you can see, it does not pick up a lot of pigment. There it goes. But here's the problem. When you rub it onto your hand, you don't get anything really, like you really have to like dig and rub. Now that being said, I'm actually wearing it today in between the Jeffree Star highlight and my Marc Jacobs bronzer. And when it applied to the skin, it actually does give a nice light flush. It does not make you look like a clown. It's not like bright pink circles, and I actually really like that. It actually is meant to be, instead of just a boom, like in your face kind of pink, in application it's supposed to be like a light flush. Now I don't know if it was supposed to be designed that way or if it is flawed and it works that way, but for me it works. Now if you don't like that thing, if you like a super pigmented blush, then you're going to want to skip this. But if you want something that gives you like just a nice little light flush, then for sure pick this up. Lastly, let's talk about my thoughts on the It's Everything little eyeshadow quad. Now, in all honesty, I picked this up from Nordstrom as well, I believe. I really wanted the other eyeshadow palette. It had the colors that I was really more interested in. That being said, once I got this, I actually really do like it. I am actually wearing every shade in this quad on my eyes today. So what I did is I started in the crease with this shade right here. Hang on, let me. And it does take a little working. As you saw, I had to go in there a couple of times. It kind of works a little bit similar to the blush. Again, I don't know if that was by design or if it was, you know, the way that it actually is intended. But it actually does work really well in my crease. So I started out with that in my crease, and then I went to this deeper brown here, and I deepened up the whole crease area just a little more. And as you can see, that one is way more pigmented. Now, from there, I went to this darkest shade, and I deepened up. See, that one's way pigmented. Hang on. See, look at there. I deepened up the outer part of my eye with that. And then the last thing that I did was I took this like champagne shade and I put that over my entire lid. And that's the one right there. Now, the only thing I will say about that one is it does have a little kickoff. Overall, this eyeshadow palette, I really enjoyed this eyeshadow palette. It has a lot of great colors. They go really well together for an entire look, and they're not super problematic. I found that while I was blending, they didn't blend away, etc, etc. I really enjoyed this. Now, the only thing is I cannot compare this to another MAC eyeshadow quad. This is actually my first MAC eyeshadow quad. So other people, I think I've seen other people say that it wasn't as good as the other quads that MAC has put out. I can't speak to that, but I can say that for me, this was a great eyeshadow, like quad. Like I said, I do not regret buying it once I used it. Overall, I think that the MAC and Mariah collaboration was a really great collaboration. It stayed true both to MAC and to Mariah, in my opinion. It brought in some of her kind of new kind of image and songs and things like that, while still bringing in the old and folding that in as well. I really wish I could have gotten more of the collection, but unfortunately, due to things that were going on, we just were strapped for money, so I had to pick and choose what I could get. And those are the ones that I chose, and I really don't regret what I chose. Like I said, the lipstick I kind of have to work with it a little bit, but I am glad that I got it. It is a gorgeous lipstick, both in and out of the tube. I'm just going to have to work with it a little bit for my complexion. Hopefully you found this video informative. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below letting me know if you picked up anything from this collection. If you didn't, let me know what you would have picked up. Make sure to follow me in the social media link down below. And until next time, bye.